live with the Creativity Cave. I just ran to my pre-order box and grabbed a few things to share with you. I don't have all of it, but just a few things I'm going to share with you today. But if you have never been here, if this is your first live, welcome. We're so excited to have you. When I say we, I mean me. I'm just saying. I got to get my Stampin' Lips on. That's how I start my lives each week. And I have to tell you a funny story since we're talking about lips and makeup. So I was putting on my makeup today, and I think those of you who cannot see close up, you can't see basically from your arm out, you're nearsighted. You can't see far, but that distance is shrinking. Anyway, long story short, I had to take my glasses off to put my makeup on, right? And, I've got it all on. I'm doing all the things. And then I do my eyes last, as many probably do. Anyway, I go to put my mascara on because basically everything I'm doing from here to the distance of the mirror in my bathroom. But I didn't look up close to my eyeballs until I put the mascara on, because a person can't really see their mascara, you know what I'm saying? Do you get where I'm coming from? So anyway, I didn't want to gouge my eyeball out with mascara. So I get up close. I get my close-up mirror, is what I'm trying to say. And I look, and there's a huge gob of concealer, not worked into my face. I know I did this because it was everywhere else so that you couldn't see my under eyes. It does a pretty good job because, let's just say, I've been getting up pretty early with this puppy of mine. Anyway, I seriously, if I would not have looked at the small mirror to do my mascara, because every so often I don't even put mascara on, I would have had crazy eyes. And luckily, because it's moist concealer, I wouldn't have known. It would have been bad. Crystal, you're too young for trifocals. That's not even possible. So anyway, I thought a lot of you might relate to the trials and tribulations of putting makeup on when you can't see. It's a struggle. So anyway, I hope you guys had a great week. That's the total Monday thing, right? Anyway, I am so happy to be here. And I have some great projects. I have a couple great projects planned, and the rest we'll just see how they come together. But okay, so I'm feeling like a lot of you get my struggle. It is a struggle. And also my dog, my puppy, is barking. She's in her kennel right now because she needs some alone time. Or we need some alone time, I don't know. But she's got the most pathetic bark, woo, 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 woo. We were literally giggling this morning. We got her up at 5:30, maybe it's 5:45. Took her out and put her back in her kennel because we weren't emotionally prepared to be up for the day yet. And so she lasted for 15 or 20 minutes, and then she just was like, "Roo, roo, roo, roo." It's so pathetic. But once she chilled, then she was fine for about another hour. So we had some time to wake up. I don't understand why she doesn't get the weekend. Hello? Oh, no, not poor baby Izzy. She's fine. Actually, so last night, yesterday, she was very frustrating, in the late afternoon. And just because she was just busy. Anyway, we took her for a walk at 7:30 or 8 after we had eaten dinner, which normally we're just kind of chilling. But she just needed to burn off that extra energy. So we took her for a walk, and it was cold. Yesterday was pretty nice out, but the temperature dropped when the sun went down, and it was 30 degrees plus wind chill. here, and so it was really cold. So we are bundled up. Like I have a hood on, my husband's got a hat on, you know, I've got my full-on winter coat. If you're from the Midwest, you know what I mean, because there's like a light winter coat and there's a full winter coat. I had that one on. And we're walking and she's just prancing and happy, and we are like bundled up and shivering, and she's just walking like she's super happy. Dear Lord. Anyway, so it was funny to watch her prance through the neighborhood as we froze our little tails off, but she did sleep pretty well last night. So also this weekend, it was so sweet. Carl had Friendsgiving with some of his friends. They each brought stuff over to one of his friends' house, and they had turkey breast and I think they had mashed potatoes and gravy, and he brought green beans. So I taught him how to make green beans, and he's taking food prep as one of his classes right now, and he made us dinner Friday night. He made stir fry. It was so good. I was really impressed with him. Like, he did all of the cutting, all the chopping, all the cooking, everything. He did make enough rice to feed an army, and he did put on his plate approximately 10 servings of that rice, and his eyes were definitely bigger than his tummy, but it was a really good dinner. So I had to giggle. I was like, were your eyes bigger than your tummy? And he was like, yes. Also, he's taking last week and this week off of running. And so he's realized that when he runs, he needs a lot more food. Huh. So crazy. So it really cracks me up when he figures out these kind of basic things. It's very sweet. Teenagers, they're so cute. Anyway, I also think he did approximately all the clothes he owns in terms of laundry this weekend, and he did all of that in one load. So that was funny. I was pulling the clothes out of the dryer this morning so I could wash something, and I was like, oh my gosh, like literally everything he owns is in this load right now here. We'll see how clean that stuff is. I don't know. But he's doing him himself, so that's great. I know, right? A man who can cook. This is like probably the best life skill that he could have. The only thing that would work even better is if he could play guitar. Chicks dig a man who can play guitar. I'm just saying. Also, my husband does not play guitar, but that's okay. I love him anyway. I do remember having a crush on a guy in college who could play guitar. Oh, wow. But anyway. So I hope you guys are, if you are in the US, I hope you're gearing up for a great Thanksgiving weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing my sweet Ella. She's not coming home from school. She's going to meet us, and we're going to go see my sister for Thanksgiving. But she had to stay at school for one of her class projects, which has this mama a little mad. But it is what it is. So I can't wait to see her. I know she cannot wait to see Izzy. It's going to be pretty awesome. And I'm looking forward to seeing some family, and I can't wait to cook Thanksgiving dinner. I cook it at my sister's house because she's not into that. I mean, she helps me, of course, but I'm the turkey cook. Thanksgiving dinner is actually one of my specialties. I love it. So are we taking Izzy with you? Yes. Actually, we did a dry run yesterday. We took her for about an hour and a half ride in the car, and she did really well. She was just happy and just kind of nestled herself in after she was sick of looking out the window. So that was pretty great. My husband and I just drove down the river and then back. We drove down on the Iowa side and then back up on the Illinois side. So that was kind of fun. And it was lovely to see kind of the sun and the leaves. It was super windy yesterday, so stuff was just flying through the air. And I have to giggle. One of my team members, her family farms, and she posted about how they had just finished their corn harvest. And I had to giggle as I was watching all the corn husks fly through the air yesterday because it was so windy. So it was kind of fun. How far is my sister? Probably 6 or 7 hours, depending on how many times we have to stop. So it's away. Is it stuffing? It's stuffing here. Crystal does dressing in the South. It's stuffing in the Midwest. And I make amazing stuffing. So anyway, well, I think it's time to stamp. I've got a bunch of stuff to give away today. Ooh, which reminds me, what did I do? I've got, I think they're right here, yes. I've got some stamp sets to give away. I've got some, ooh, that's what I'm looking for, is I have a bundle to give away from our card challenge. Oh, where did I put the bundle? Well, anyway. Ooh, well, yeah, I don't know what happened to it. But I have the names. Gosh, what did I do with the bundle stuff? This is so not good because, of course, oh, it's right here. I was going to say, I know I pulled it out so I would have it. So I have a bundle to give away from my card challenge, so I'm excited about that. And then I've got some fun cards to share with you, and we'll just see what we do today, you know? It's all good. And a couple of announcements. So first off, oh, and some stuff to show you. So I think I'm going to flip my camera around. Well, actually, let's do our drawing first. Okay, so I've got my names here for the people who participated in my card challenge. And that was, we had kind of a cool fun fold. Ooh, I do still have one on my desk. This is the extra one I had to share, but this was the fun fold. And then I made one of these. With the Eden's Garden stamp set, but let me show you who participated in this. Okay, so we had, and by the way, if you are a winner, and because I see Sonia, I'm pretty sure she's from Canada. If you are a winner and you're from another country, I am not allowed by Stampin' Up! Rules to send you prizes that are products, so I will give you a class PDF in place of that. That's just a Stampin' Up! Rule, and we got to keep them happy. So let me, I'll call off the people who participated in this. Okay, so we had Jan Jansen, Kathy Wood, Cher Rush, Robin Say, S-E-A-Y, I'm not sure if I'm saying that, so pardon me, Robin. Sorry, I had to look in the jar to make sure. Karen Howard, Deborah Norris, Susan Warmley, Karen Harris, Leanne White, Michelle Bunt, Melissa Day, Sally Beckwith, Chrissy Hannas, Sherry Pyre, Susan Miza. Oh my gosh, I know she told me how to say this, and now I can't remember. Mises? That's wrong. She told me, and I can't remember. It's terrible. Penny McNeish, I think. Shanna Loitz, Carol Godfrey, Nancy Clark, Dodie. I don't know if it's Pager or if the J is silent. Dodie, Jill Twig, Mary Schneck, Anne English, Mary Stroman, and Sonia De Silva. Okay, so I'm gonna draw a name out of, I have it in my friend's mug. So, all right, so here we go, and the winner is, and by the way, you will have, you'll have a couple of bundles to choose from. So Sally Beckwith. So congratulations, Sally. If you are on here, I haven't looked. If you're on here though, let me know because I have a couple of choices for you. So here are the choices you can choose from for your free bundle. And I'm almost positive Sally lives in the US. Not 100% sure, but pretty sure. Okay, so Art in Bloom is one of the bundles. This one comes with an embossing folder. It's got that hybrid folder. So that's one choice. Another choice is Nature's Harvest. That's one of my favorites. And then another choice is the classic cloche. So let me know, and I'll post this on my page. So let me know which one of those you would like, Miss Sally. So congratulations to you. We will have another card challenge next month. So watch for that. And I guess I shouldn't probably stick this to this because I don't know which one she's going to want. Let me stick it on a Post-it. She's the winner though. So congratulations, Sally. Sally Beckwith. Okay. I also have some stamp sets to give away. Every week I draw names from people who've ordered from me and who have shared my live video on Facebook. And so I have, and bless her heart, Becky did these for me this time. And by the way, hi Becky, she's watching as she's driving home. And by watching, she's listening. She told me she only watches at the stop signs. So be safe. You are not authorized to get into a car accident. That's what I always tell people who help me. So anyway, I have two winners. So the first winner is, I should flip my camera around. Actually, I meant to do that before. Hold on. I probably should have done that when I was doing the live. There we go. Okay. So my first stamp set I have to give away for Cheryl is the Happiest of Birthdays. This is one of my favorite stamp sets. So congratulations to you, Cheryl. I'm pretty sure I have your email or mailing address. If not, I need it. Oh, Jackie. No, never mind. Jackie. I'm glad you could join live too. All right, and then the other winner is this Strong of Heart stamp set, and this is for Joyce. I know I have Joyce's address. She lives in Iowa. So congratulations to both of you. We will get these out. They possibly might not go out until next week, but actually, I'm pretty sure they're not going to go out till next week. I'm just saying. But anyway, congratulations to both of you on that. And then I wanted to show you some of, in fact, I'm going to throw the rest of my tickets away so I don't confuse them with anything. Isn't my friend's mug is so nice? It's just the right size because you can get your whole hand in there. You're welcome for that, by the way. I wanted to share with you a few fun things. I've got some cards that I've received in the mail and a few fun presents. And then I also have some pre-order things. I think I'll do the pre-order things first to share with you. So we have, as you may have heard, we have a new catalog coming out. It is going to be available to customers in January. But right now, actually, last week, we could do what's called a product purchase premiere if we attended Stampin' Up's on-stage event, which is pretty cool. But then if you are a demonstrator, we'll be able to pre-order items from that new catalog starting in December. So I wanted to show you a few of the things. So first of all, let's see, I got to save the very best for last because, oh my gosh, seriously. We've got a couple of really cool things. This is from kind of a new collection. I think it's called the Heart and Home Collection, but I'd have to double check that. I don't have the names memorized. But these have some cool new doilies, Misty Moonlight, Basic Gray, and Cinnamon Cider. And then they're white on the other side, which is pretty cool. So those are going to be really fun. I love these doilies. I'm excited about that. Then, this is like really awesome. These are a prize patrol that we got for on stage. I love prize patrols. They're so much fun. I'm just straightening my camera. It got bumped, I think. Anyway, so these are brushed brass butterflies, and they're really awesome because they're super thin. They're probably like, they're less than they're probably like the chipboard that comes with the white chipboard that comes with our DSP, not like the thick cardboard, but they're thin. So what my point about that is they're going to go on cards and mail wonderfully. So I'm very excited about these. look at that. Brass. And then we have a really cute stamp set called Sweet Conversations. And there's a cute, I don't have it here, but we could pre-order a really cute box that is about the size of, you know, like the little Brock's candy hearts. That's the size of the box. So I'm really excited about it. So these are the stamp set, and then the dies. So there's lots of cute little hearts and borders, a teeny little tag, a couple flag tag things, and then a cute little envelope, a little teeny envelope, and then a bigger tag. So I think this is going to be fun. But these look, you know, just like the hearts, the conversation hearts, which I just love. So that'll be fun for Valentine's Day. Then this one is gorgeous. Ooh, maybe I didn't grab the stamp set that goes with this. I might not have. So we'll just look at the dies. So this is the Daffodil Dyes. But you can see there's all these pieces. So you'll be able to cut out like a daffodil image, but then there's pieces to make like an actual daffodil. So that's going to be really fun. I think this is going to be a gorgeous set. There's a little butterfly in there, but then like all the daffodil pieces. So that'll be pretty cool. Looking forward to that one. And then there's DSP for Celebration that coordinates with this. I love it when they have coordinating DSP. It's just the best. Then this is a friendly hello, and there are dies that go with this, but I don't think I grabbed them. And there's I think there's an embossing folder that goes with this too. It's one of those hybrid things, but I love the sentiments. Hello, friend. You have my love and support. Oh, how awesome is that? And there's even a bird in here. I'm not a huge bird person, but it's nice every once in a while. Okay, so I'm going to show you that my very favorite thing last, but one of my second, or one close to being the favoritist, is this set. This is going to be a celebration stamp set that you can get for free with a $50 purchase, but it's awesome otters. Look at how just stupid cute these are. I mean, seriously. I love them. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun to play with as well. So I love that. Now, I'm sure those of you who are demonstrators and saw this knew this is my spirit stamp set for sure. For sure. And it is the Rainbow of Happiness. You make me happy. Rainbow of Happiness stamp set. Oh my gosh. This stamp set just is all the things a good stamp set should be. I'm so excited. I love building the rainbows. Now, if that weren't enough, we also have, like, seriously, you guys, dies. Oh my gosh. And the dies are really cool. There are really awesome, like partial sunflowers. Seriously, Dina. Partial rainbows, like a rainbow kind of plate. There's some clouds. There's some scallops. There's like a rainbow border. And then, of course, just a regular old rainbow. So I'm really looking forward to it. The dies are kind of fun because they don't necessarily work with the stamp set. They sort of do, but not totally. So, it's going to be great. If you could convey emotion in my fingers, it would be. All right. Now, but wait, there's more. Okay. There's also designer series paper. This is a celebration choice. Hold on to your hats, people, because seriously. Okay, so there are just wonderful, happy designs with this designer series paper that are so flip-flap and amazing. I can't hardly stand it. Look at those dots. Oh my gosh. And the stripes and the dots and the patterns. Oh, goodness. Someone said they need 10 packs of that paper. I would, yeah, like at least, yeah. So I think this is going to be just like exceptional amounts of fun. Exceptional amounts of fun. Oh my gosh. So you can watch for at least one class with this. It's going to be great. So I'm really, really excited about this. Like, seriously. Giddy. Like, crazy. Oh, can't wait. Okay, so there we go. That was just a little preview of some of the fun things coming up. Now, the reason I mention all this is because we have a pretty sweet join offer right now. So if you join Stampin' Up!, you can get your starter kit for only $75 plus tax. Normally $100, $99 plus tax. And you get to choose $125 in merchandise, whatever you would like. So it's a really great time to join. That's going on until the end of November. So that is till Tuesday, another week and a day. And there just really has never been a better time to join Stampin' Up! You get to pre-purchase things. We get to pre-earn celebration items, which is really a great perk. And it's just going to be awesome all around to be able to get to be the first to order these things, especially as the world continues to see global shipping issues. It's pretty sweet to be a demonstrator. And of course, the best part about Stampin' Up!, besides the products, the discount you get on your orders, and all of the fun perks of being a part of my team, are the people. The people are amazing, and it's going to be so awesome just to have a community of people to be a part of that's bigger than you, who get you and your love of paper crafting. So there's so many great perks to being a demonstrator, but I highly recommend this. And of course, there's lots of awesome perks of being a part of my team as well. We're pretty great. I have a really, really positive, wonderful group of people. Some of them are on here right now, so shout out and say hello. But I would invite you to be a part of that so you can enjoy all of these fabulous goodies before everybody else. Okay. So there we go. A couple of things. Ooh, congratulations, Crystal. Oh, Crystal's got a grandbaby coming. Oh my gosh. That's exciting, Crystal. How awesome. Okay, so we've got the join offer, which is pretty awesome. I also we had a seasonal sale. It's over, but the special I'm offering is not. You get the All-Star Tutorial PDF with a $50 purchase, the PDF plus an embellishment when you spend $75. This is, of course, before tax and shipping. And then $125, you would get the PDF plus a grab bag that's worth $20. It's got, at least, I should say, a lot of them are plenty more than that. I've got all kinds of fun goodies that are going into our goodie bags. So these will ship out at the end of the month, but it's a great opportunity to get some extras from me. So that's, like I said, still going on. And the PDF is the Sweet Symmetry All-Star Tutorial PDF. This is 12 awesome video tutorials with photos, dimensions, and like I said, videos for each project. So it's a really great thing to have. And it is a lovely tutorial. There's some kind of cool techniques in here that I love. I also have a couple online classes going on this month. The Eden's Garden online class is coming out, as is the Peaceful Place. And I've shown projects with this last week and the week before. We're going to make a peaceful, it's actually the Peaceful Cabin, but we're going to make a Peaceful Cabin card today that's really simple and pretty. And those are both available. They'll come out next week. And then you can also subscribe to my Sunshine and Creativity delivered subscription box. This is pretty awesome. By the way, all the links for all this stuff is in the description of this video. But this month, your box, you order it by the 30th, and then it ships on the 15th of the following month. This month, so you'll receive the box in December, is going to feature the tailor-made tags dies and the watercolor shapes stamp set, and we're going to do some really cool stuff with this. So last week I made a really cute simple card with one of the dies from this, so it's going to be really fun. And I've had such awesome comments and feedback on my kits. I'm really glad that everybody's loving them so much. We put a lot of little love and a lot of little extras in this. So it's a really great thing to be a part of. You learn a lot of really cool stuff in it too. So I call this kind of my extra box. So it's kind of like Paper Pumpkin, only way better. All right. And then one more class. And I only have a few of these left. So if you haven't registered for this, get in on it quick. We're going to do the Whimsical Trees Stamp Camp. This is going to feature cards. And those cards can be either thank you or Christmas. And you choose. So you'll get to see the projects and then determine how you want to make them. We're going to make a 3D decor piece. It's a painter's tray. Actually, I have... give you a little sneaky peek of it right here, but super duper fun stuff. So you'll get the painter's tray. It's a wooden tray that will come in your box if you get the box option. So we're making gift tags, treat holders, a boxed set of cards, regular cards, and the painter's tray. So all of that stuff. It's pretty awesome. And I think that you'll be glad you participated in this. When the boxes sell out, I'll just have the registration open for just the PDF version of it. And this is going to go out Wednesday. I got a lot of work to get done on that to make it go out Wednesday, but I think we're going to pull it off. So anyway, it's going to be pretty fun to do. So there you go. All right. Now we're going to make some, actually I have a few more things to show you. So bear with me. I received some fun little treasures that I want to share with you. The first of which just cracks me up every time I look at it. This was from Sally Smith. So bless her heart. She said, oh my goodness, I saw these socks and had to get them for you. Oreo cookies and Coastal Cabana. How funny is that? So how sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And then I received some wonderful cards in the mail. Let's see. Here's a few. I got to grab a few more under here. I forgot to show off cards last week, so I have kind of a bunch this time. Okay, so this first card is from one of my team members, Natalie. Isn't this beautiful? Oh my gosh, I really like this card. So she sent me this wonderful card after we were together for Onstage. She's one of my team members who attended our Onstage gathering that we had here in Iowa. So thank you so much, Natalie. Look at this beautiful card. So thankful for you. This is from Beth Ann, who's on my team. And I'm going to read this because it just makes my heart so happy. So Beth Ann is approximately the nicest person you'll ever meet. But she said, Dear Dina, thank you so much for all of the lovely prizes that I've been blessed to win. Beth Ann participates in a lot of our team things, so she has won a lot of prizes. I greatly appreciate all that you do for our team, and I know how much effort and time you put into this. It is an amazing group led by an amazing woman. I'm so happy to be part of it. Thank you, Beth Ann. You make me tear up whenever you send me a note. So I really appreciate this. Oh, this is close to my heart. So thank you. Another card. This is also from a team member, and this is from Joy, not Joyce, who made this gorgeous card. Isn't this beautiful? And bless her heart, she even wrote on the little Post-it so I could reuse it. But this is a gorgeous card with the set lovely as, or no, I almost said lovely as a tree. That is not it. It was... Oh, it's the one with the tree slice. Why can't I think of it? It was discontinued last year. Seriously, my brain is dead. Nature's... I can't remember. Rooted in Nature. And she's on here. Thank you, Joy. Oh my gosh. That was really bad. I could not remember Rooted in Nature. But I love that set. Anyway, so fun. And P.S. Love, I'm pretty sure this, well, no, this is Cajun Craze. I was thinking this was cinnamon cider at first, which by the way would have been a great color with the stamp set. But anyway, thank you. Oh, Beth Ann's here for me too. Thank you, thank you, my dears. All right, a few more cards. So this card just made my heart happy as well. I mean, it's right on there. This is from my stamp set. But this was a really cute card from Debbie. She's on here. She was congratulating me for my achievements with Stampin' Up! This year. So thank you so much, Debbie. I appreciate that. And how sweet that you used my stamp set, which I still love. Here's another really cute card from Sherry. This was actually from our little challenge that I just sent prizes out to. So this was from Sherry Domingo. So thank you, Sherry, with the cute card. I appreciate that. Another really pretty card. This is from Tanya. And she gave me this. Look at this. Oh, so very cute. Thank you, Miss Tanya. How fun is that? She's new to Stampin' Up, so yay, I always love when there's somebody new to Stampin' Up. Here is another really fun card. This was, I think, did we do a card challenge on this last month, I think, maybe? So this was a really pretty card. Look at that. From Karen. She's also on my team. She's also approximately the nicest human being you will ever meet. Oh, she just always has a smile on her face. Makes my heart happy. Okay. Another gorgeous card. Oh, the colors, they're so pretty. This is from Sue. I think I saw Sue on here earlier. So this was really sweet. And she sent a thank you for something I sent her. A cute little Halloween card from Alexandra. She's also on my team. She's also just the sweetest. And then this card is so cute. Oh, and it came with Happy Mail on the envelope. Isn't that adorable? So this was for my sweet new puppy. So thank you so much, Kimberly. I loved this so much. I just think that is so cute. And look at, she's even got Izzy, just the perfect color. And I think I showed this card a while ago. This was from, or no, I didn't actually. Sorry. It is not something I showed earlier. This is from another one of my team members, Anne English. And she is a true artiste. But she featured my stamp set in this. So thank you so much. And how sweet. She said, congratulations, you're a golden girl. So I love that. Isn't that fun? And then here's a cute little card that I received also. This is from Linda, who's in our Sunshine and Rainbows group. So thank you so much, Linda. That was so sweet of you to think of me. And then this card is from Nancy, who's also on my team. She is just the best. She says, thanks for the amazing fall Stampapalooza, which we had a little over a month ago. And I just loved her card, which was one of the sets we featured in Stampapalooza. Here's another really fun card. This is from Brenda, also on my team. Gosh, don't I have like the best team ever? Really cute. I love those pumpkins. And then one more sweet, sweet card. This is from Cindy. Oh, I loved this. That is that gorgeous pansy DSP. And the dies are so fun because they cut out the DSP. Gotta love that. So pretty awesome, I think. So I think that's, oh wait, do I have any more? Ooh, I might have some more cards. Hold on. I did have a bunch. I think I've forgotten to show them the last couple weeks. Oh, I do. Here's some more. So here is a really cute card. Look at that with a penguin. This one is from Carol. Carol, she is part of my Sunshine and Creativity group, so that's pretty awesome. Here's another thank you card from Nature's Harvest. This is a gorgeous card from Brenda. She's on my team. She sends the nicest cards. Ooh, this was a gorgeous card as well. This is from another team member. This is from Lynn, who is so sweet. She is the mom and now demonstrator under one of my other team members. So pretty cool. So thank you. This was a card. Oh my gosh, I had this sitting up on my counter for a while. This was a card that I received from Terry, who's so sweet. She's actually on Kelly's team. And isn't that fun? She sent this for Halloween, and there was a chocolate bar with it, and I think the chocolate bar might be gone. I'm not sure. It was really cute and decorated, but we might have eaten it. I don't know. I can't tell you. Okay. But Terry, bless her heart, she also sent me, and what did I do with it? Hold on. She sent me, it's like she knows. She knows. She sent me these super duper, it's like a little coaster holder. Like, first of all, isn't that cute? And then in it were these little coasters. How you doing? From Friends. You're the Joey to my Chandler. You're the Rachel to my Monica. And I'd rather be watching Friends. So how fun is that? And it fits in this cute little holder. So she sent me that for Thanksgiving, which was just so sweet. So thank you so much, Terry. It's so awesome of you to think of me. And then this is another super, really awesome, super cool thing. And I don't think I showed this. I try and keep them in my drawer until I show them. Anyway, this is from another one of my team members, Wendy. And she made, first of all, she made a super cute card. And then she also gave me, so it said, I wanted to send you something that I made in a previous life. I made jewelry, and when my mom became an avid knitter, I made her stitch markers. I sold a ton of these and have some left and wanted a new home. So these are stitch markers, and they are so cool. So you use these for different things in knitting. And so she sent me, look at that. How cute is that? And she like picked my colors because look at these. They're like Coastal Cabana. Oh my gosh. How awesome are these? So I'm really excited to try these out. I do have some car knitting planned for our 6-hour each way drive. So I will be packing these in my knitting bags. So thank you so much, Wendy. I really appreciate it. It was so thoughtful of you. And I will absolutely make a good home of these. So thank you guys so much. Okay, those were all of my cards. That was not a bad haul for mail, right? Those are all my cards. I did have one other thing to show you. And this was something that one of my team members made. This is from Andy Bickett. She is on my team, and she is a graphic artist. She actually made the artwork for my Sunshine and Creativity Delivered graphic, which just makes my heart so happy. Hold on, I've got a copy of it right here. So she designed this for me. Isn't it awesome? But she made this is the little graphic we have for our team. And so she made this mug for me with my name on it in my favorite color. Like, how cool is that? She actually made this herself. So fun times. It's a whole thing you can do. So that was pretty cool. So I've like got like tons of cool loot. Like, how awesome is that? And then I have one more thing that one of my team members made me, but I can't lie, it is upstairs in my kitchen getting used probably right as we speak. It's a cookie jar and it's full of Oreos. So I'm actually a little surprised the Oreos aren't gone yet, but it was really sweet. So I'll have to bring it down and show it to you next time. Okay, so that is all of my show and tell. Goodness gracious, it's time to stamp. So I had a few requests, and we'll do that. So one of them was Peaceful Cabin. And as you might remember, this is one of my classes for this month. And what's kind of fun about this is these classes are going to be this class is going to be one you can do as masculine cards or as Christmas cards. So I kind of like that there's some options with that because this is such a good set and it's really versatile. You can even see the sentiments in it aren't necessarily Christmas. So I love that. But we're going to make a really simple card that I think you guys are going to love featuring this. So I actually have two versions of it. So I'm going to start with a thick white card base, because as you know, that's one of my favorites to do. And we will fold that in half. Now I took some of the dies and die cut them in like my favorite colors. And then I also did some, because this was sitting near my scraps of these. I was like, ooh, what about those? So we're going to make this. And I think it's going to be pretty awesome. So I'm going to start with a 4 by 5 1/4, just because this is sometimes easier. And we're going to put these on here, popped up. So I've got the largest of the 3 trees I die cut from Bermuda Bay. And then I also die cut the smaller trees from some Coastal Cabana. As you well know, the color that lets us know God loves us. And I'm just going to take this mini and slice it down a little so that I can get it on the skinny part of my tree, like so. Okay. And then we'll pull these off. And actually, you know what? I'm going to hold this. Let me show you a little sneaky trick. Because I'm not quite ready to stick them down, I'm just going to place that on my silicone mat because it's just such a handy thing. But what I wanted to do first was combine 2 of the sentiments together. And so in the stamp set, we've got Wishing You the Best. I don't know what I did with the stamp set now. It was right next to me. Wishing You the Best. And seriously, oh, here it is. I blocked it. And then we've got this one. It says, may you enjoy the peace of this beautiful season. So I thought I would combine Wishing You the Best of this beautiful season in one thing. Okay. So to do that, we're going to take the 2 words, and I haven't even used that sentiment yet, which is kind of funny. And then Wishing You the Best. So we'll stamp Wishing You the Best first on here. And I'm thinking I'm going to stamp it in Smoky Slate because it's just a nice color. And I'll do it kind of right about here. Okay. And then I'm going to take this stamp and I'm going to omit some of it. So I'm going to take a Post-it note. Ooh, last one. And I only want of this beautiful season on here. Okay. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to make sure this is on my block nice and straight. And then I'm going to cover up the top portion of this. Ink this up real good. Remove the Post-it. I can't stress enough the importance of this right here. And then what I think I'm going to do, here's another Post-it I have. I'm just going to cover up my words here, only because it will help me determine where, actually maybe I'll cover these words up. It'll help me determine where the end of everything is. Yeah, so now I can see where to stamp this because the Post-it was kind of help guide me through. Okay. And that worked pretty well. Did you see what I just did? Okay. So I stamped Wishing You is the Best. And then I put this back on here. Note, not the Post-it I used with the ink, because that would have gotten ink all over my paper. Okay. You can see it's still wet. But this clean Post-it helped me line it up with the bottom of what I'd already stamped. So I combined two sentiments into a new sentiment, or part of one, whatever. You get what I'm saying, right? Okay, now let's put our little card together. So we've got that one. And then I'm just going to put maybe a glue dot or 2 on this smaller tree. And then we're just going to add our trees to this. kind of behind, like so. Like, how fun is that? Really simple. And these trees, I don't know, I just like them. We had a really cool coordinating set in a paper pumpkin kit a month or so ago. That was fun. So there we go. Oh, I just love that. And then we're going to put this on our card. Now we can, of course, embellish this a little bit to make it fancy, because who doesn't like fancy? We could pop this up on our card. I actually think that makes stuff look fancy. Just adding a layer. You know, Hallmark doesn't pop up that much stuff. Most of their cards are just plain Jane. We can do better than that, of course. So I'll put that on here. And then, as mentioned, I think the best would be to just put some regular old rhinestones on here. So I'm just going to decorate this with a few of the small rhinestones. Nothing crazy. Just a few. One more. Like that. And there we go. Like, just such a simple card. You could add ribbon, like you could add a bow. Maybe I will. For that, I would use something really simple. I've got some of my white seam bindings, crinkled seam binding, whatever this stuff is called that I can never seem to remember. And this would be really pretty just to add a little something extra. The trees are Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana. And what I love about this is, first of all, there's 3 different dies, so I can run one card through at once, you know, and that's easy. Because my ribbon is an afterthought, I got to feed it through here. Come on, you can do it. Sometimes I have to tell my cards that they can do it. And this ribbon is really thin and ties and sends in the mail quite nice. So I think this is a winner. Yeah, so if you want more awesome ideas like this, make sure you get into the Peaceful Cabin Creativity to Go class that's going out next week. So yay. There we go. So really pretty. So pretty. Little shimmer. And you don't have to put the rhinestones on here either. You could also add a little shimmer with like clear Winkostella too if you wanted. But yeah, nice card. All right. Next up. So I showed you some preview items. Actually, that was supposed to segue into my first card, but I put the order out wrong. So, oh well, that just happens. Oh, and by the way, sorry. I meant to show you that you could also do this with these trees. Ooh, you could even add these trees if you wanted to really kick it up. So that's just another option. This is black glitter paper from the mini catalog. So yeah, you could either add those or just do the black trees instead of these trees. Either one would actually look pretty cool. Okay, so next up, like I mentioned that we have a pre-order. So one of the pre-order items we could order was this Blessings from Home bundle. And so I pre-ordered this, obviously, since it's here in my possession. And there's like a whole suite of products. There's the stamp set, there's dies, there's DSP, there's those doilies I showed you earlier. There's some little matte dots that go with this. So there's all kinds of fun stuff. And I wanted to show you a card with it that we're going to make. So there's some really nice sentiments in this set too, by the way. I love this. Thank you for inspiring me. We can get through anything together. You are a real blessing to everyone around you. Isn't that nice? Like, wouldn't that make you feel pretty good if you got a card like that in the mail? I'm thinking. So let me show you this card. Now, I got to give a good old shout out to Becky because she designed this card for me. So way to go, Becky. Becky is my full-time assistant, and she is the best. So she even prepped the stuff for me to make this card for you today. So I gotta love that. All right, so I'm gonna start once again with a thick white card base. So nice. And then I've got a layer of Pear Pizzazz and a layer of Fresh Freesia. And once again, I can't say Freesia without saying Freesia. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know. Okay, so I've got Fresh Freesia ink, and I'm going to take this panel of Fresh Freesia cardstock and take this big old stamp right here, and we're going to add a little background action with this. I'll throw this on my big block here, and we're just going to stamp a little here and a little there. Grab my... Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this right here on the card just to create a beautiful little background. And then here, and what you'll find is this might look really bright right now, but this will settle down as it dries, so that's nice. Okay, close that up quick before we mess it up. Then I'm going to attach that to my layer of Pear Pizzazz. So the Fresh Freesia is 3 3/4 by 5, and then the Pear Pizzazz is 4 by 5 1/4. And then of course we'll attach that to our card base. These are in inches, like so. Okay, so that looks great. Then what I'm going to do is take and stamp one of the smaller images on a scrap of white cardstock, which, give me 1 second. The scrap I had was actually DSP. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this in some memento so that I can stamp this. Fresh Freesia is 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, so I've got this in black memento ink. We'll stamp this on my scrap, making sure it fits right here. Oh, perfect. Okay. Now, bless her heart, she even die cut this for me, so you didn't have to watch me or wait for me to die cut it. But we're going to color this in with our coordinating markers. So I've got Fresh Freesia, and we're going to do Old Olive because that'll look nice with the Pear Pizzazz. And she didn't do this, but I'm gonna. So I just thought about this as I'm coloring. I'm going to add a little yellow to this to kind of spring it up. Okay, so she is great, actually. So I've got some So Saffron. I'm going to start with this just for the centers of these flowers. Okay, and so this is dark So Saffron. So I'm just kind of coloring over some of these highlighted areas, and then we'll blend it with the light here in a second, and then these right down here. I'm going to go with, these are forget-me-not flowers, but don't go by my knowledge of botany and or gardening, because as my good friend Kelly McCauley will tell you, not Kelly Atchison, I don't know anything about gardening. It's a miracle anything worked. Is Becky a stamper? She sure is. She actually, I was kind of pleading for help for my business, probably a little over a year ago, and said, hey, if anybody lives locally and you'd like to help me, I need help. And so she's like, I do. And her husband had been working from home for quite a while, and she kind of wanted a little free time away from home. So she answered my call, and then she came on full time this kind of early summer, late spring, which has been tremendous in helping me with all sorts of things. So she and Whitney both do a lot of my sorting of my kits and classes. That was the dark fresh freesia, by the way, and then we'll blend with the light. She does all sorts of stuff. She sends out all my thank you cards. She does a lot of the mailing. Both she and Whitney do my team incentives and rewards and things. She's like, does all kinds of stuff. She sends a lot of emails. So like when you get your all-star tutorial PDF with your purchase, she's the one mailing it. She's the best. Oh, the best. And I also really enjoy having her to bounce off ideas that are in my head. I get a lot of ideas in my head. So it's kind of nice to have someone to talk about with who gets it. Because, sometimes my husband doesn't get it. Let's be honest. He's not a stamper. What does he know? He can be helpful too. I'm not totally bagging on him, but it is nice to have another stamper. And she's a very good stamper, by the way. She makes a lot of cards for me as well. And she's getting good on the paper cutter, the big one. You kind of got to get checked out on the paper cutter here, my big industrial one. I think we should lovingly refer to it as the elliptical because somebody once saw it in a video and thought it was an elliptical trainer, which makes me giggle. All right, so I'm just going to do the Old Olive here in just a little bit, because I don't want it to get too dark, but on some of these leaves. And what I'm doing is using kind of the lines from the stamp to figure out where to color stuff. So that's pretty handy that they put the lines in there for you so you don't have to figure it out yourself. Okay, and then maybe I'll do a little on the stems here. All right, and then we'll blend that. So some of the colors of blends don't come in a set of blends, meaning like this is Old Olive, and we're going to use Pool Party on our card, but there's no Pool Party blend. And the reason is because Pool Party and Old Olive would be basically the same marker if they would have made blends. Like they can't make a completely separate blend for every single color because some of them are just too close and there's two shades, you know what I mean? So that's why there's not a Pear Pizzazz one, but this one works really nicely with Pear Pizzazz. Similarly, we used to have Rich Razzleberry and Blackberry Bliss, but they were so similar. They got rid of one and they kept the other. But you can kind of interchange them with both, so that's very nice. Pear Pizzazz. Did I say Pool Party? You guys, pumpkins, pineapples, words are hard. Maybe it's just the P words that I struggle with. You knew what I meant. Sorry about that. In my videos, I always say, it's right in the directions. All right. So anyway, here is my beautiful flower. Now, note to self, by the way, I'm going to come back and add a little bit more of the dark freesia. Sometimes I do that. That second layer on here after you've blended everything, and then I come back with a little lighter, it just sort of kicks it up a notch. But what I was saying is, generally speaking, I like to color before I die cut just because it's a little easier. You got a little more to work with. But when I'm doing a video, sometimes it's really nice having the die cut piece. So yeah. So doesn't that look gorgeous? Okay. So we'll take and put this on our card, which, by the way, I just realized I hadn't stamped my sentiment, and that was dumb of me. That's okay. I'm a pretty good stamper, so we'll make it work. I like to say I am a professional stamper. Okay. People have paid me to do stamping, so that's the very definition, right? I let go of my amateur status. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this popped up on here like that, and then we've got this nice little open spot for our sentiment, and it's a great sentiment right out of the stamp set. You are a real blessing to everyone around you. Oh, so nice. Okay, so again, this is something you can pre-order when you become a demonstrator. And we've got the great join offer right now, so it's such a good time to do this. Okay, so we're going to embellish this just a little. I have this white ribbon, so we'll just tie a bow with that, like so. And we'll put that on. Like that. Oops. Ugh, didn't cut that very well. Okay. Okay, so again, this is a stamp set that's going to be in next year, as in January, a month, just over a month from now, next year's Occasions mini catalog. And it will be available to demonstrators to pre-order in just a few days. So that's why we're talking about it. Okay, now we're going to add some of my elegant faceted gems to this. And I'll put one right there and a smaller one right there. So pretty. And then, of course, I know you're probably thinking to yourself, gosh, Clara Wing Castella seems like the right thing to do here. You're right. I'm just going to put a little dabble do ya on here and make it extra shimmery. So we could even put some in the background too. This, of course, will dry clear, but just leave the shimmer behind. So that's kind of fun. So there we go. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? So thank you to Miss Becky for coming up with such a beautiful card. And I hope you guys like that. Isn't this very nice? Yes. So there we go. And that set, again, was Blessings of Home. It's a whole suite of stuff that's going to be in the upcoming catalog that starts in January for customers, in December for pre-order for demonstrators. So there you go. Now, if you want to be able to pre-order this stamp set, you should most definitely join my team and get the amazing starter kit for just $75 with the ability to get a discount on all your purchases through at least March 31st of next year. And then, of course, you can continue on if you want, but it's a really great option to be a part of my team. Okay, I'm going to show you one other card with this stamp set, and I might demonstrate it at some point if I can. This is from, we had a shoebox swap at my event a little over a week ago, that was in conjunction with our on-stage event for demonstrators. So some of my team members came and we did a shoebox swap, which is where you bring a project and all the stuff ready to go, like pre-cut and everything, and you know, all the pre-cut pieces, and then you go around from station to station and make the project. So it's called a shoebox swap because like everything fits in your shoebox, right? So this was one of the cards we made. This is from Sherry, who's on my team, and she made this gorgeous card with the same stamp set. This is the DSP that's from the host DSP on some Misty Moonlight cardstock. So isn't that just gorgeous? And then the scalloped rectangles are from the set of dies called Scalped Contour Dyes that are in the annual catalog. So isn't that nice? I know, right? So cool. So thank you, Miss Sherry, for making that. Well, maybe I'll make that in a video coming up. So that was one of the Shoebox Swap cards. Here's another one, and I got to see if I can do this too. This was from, and actually, I didn't show this. I got the sweetest little present from Sheila. And by the way, a big shout out to my best friend, Harry. Oh, let me get it right, Sheila. You're going to giggle at me. I have this on my phone. Sherry Arbuncle. No, is that right? I'm pretty, or not Sherry. What am I saying? Harry. No. Harry? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Henry Arbuncle. Arbuckle. There you go. It's her husband. I hope he's at home giggling. I am the, quote, crazy lady from online that she met. Anyway, they came to this event too, and I have to show you her shoebox swap because it's pretty awesome. Are you ready? It's with the same stamp set as well. How cool is that? So look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. By the way, his name is not Harry or Henry. It's Larry. So hi, Larry. He was a really fun sport for the weekend. So this was super cool. They drove to Iowa from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So I was pretty, he is all right in my book. But I just love this card. So we're going to have to make this at some point as well. So there it is. Okay. Next up, I had a request for a card with the Gingerbread Bundle. So Frosted Gingerbread was one of the bundles from the holiday catalog. So this one, I thought we would make a fun card with this. And by the way, I love the sentiments in here. And this one is a really cute project that is sort of based on something I saw from another demonstrator, but I couldn't find the card again. So I don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure she used a bunch of colors. I'm just going to use red and white. But it's going to be a fun card. So I just got to find my piece. The card, we'll start with a white card base. Oh my gosh, did I seriously just say that? We'll start with a red card base. This is real red. And one of the things that I love about this stamp set are the little die cut pieces that you can use to make these peppermints. So I die cut a bunch of them. And I just love the sending you peppermint kisses. I think that's the sweetest sentiment. And I'm going to pull that out of here. So what's cool about this is there's dies to cut the different shapes in here, as well as some really fun sentiments. And then you can also die cut the detail piece too. So there's both stamps and intricate die cuts. But anyway, back to my card. So we're going to use Sending You Peppermint Kisses, which I just think is so sweet. And I'm also going to pull out, there is DSP that coordinates with this, but I'm not sure if this is what I was going to use or not. So it's red and green and cinnamon cider. And that's cute. But, and by the way, you can die cut those out from the little dies that are in the stamp set. But we're going to do something a little different. And by the way, you can die cut these out from the dies that are in the stamp set. So fun. Ooh, but maybe we should use this striped piece. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to use that. So this is called the Gingerbread and Peppermint Designer Series paper. It's a really fun suite, and I hadn't used it much because it was not available to purchase, or the dies weren't for a while. And so I wasn't sure what the deal was going to be. So I'm just going to cut a 2-inch strip of this Designer Series paper. And then we're going to adhere it to a 4 by 5¼ inch panel of white. Probably right about like that. And then I also, before I adhere this though, I'm just going to mark on here just a little bit with my pencil. Oh, that didn't even show up, probably because the lead is broken. Yeah, figures. Let's try this again, this time with lead. I just put a little line on here so that I could tell, because there's also this ridiculously cute little backgroundy thing that makes just this cutie patootie background, and we're going to stamp that on here too. Okay, so I'm going to take and use some Coastal Cabana ink. No. Well, yeah, Coastal Cabana, because this will be kind of in fun contrast to my image here. And you know what? I messed that up because I needed to stamp my sentiment first. Okay, let's try this one more time. We're going to put my paper down. We're going to draw my line. Okay, we're going to stamp the sentiment in real red. Sending you peppermint kisses. That was kind of the whole reason why we put the line down, so we could figure this out. Okay. Oh, so cute. I just love the font of the words, by the way. Then we're going to kind of sprinkle some of these little peppermint thingies, even though they're the wrong color, but that's okay. It does not matter. So I've just got a few of them on here, and I love Coastal Cabana because it's a really fun what was I going to say? Contrast to the real red. Okay, so we've got that. Let's adhere this down. I wanted to, I think that adhesive is on there 3 times now, but I wanted to adhere this like that, but I wanted to, you know, have some of the peppermints above and below everything. We'll trim this off, pretend like we didn't stamp anything on the other side. Okay, and that's going to go on here. But first, what we're going to do is take, and I die cut ahead of time. Sorry, I got a little schmutz on there, but don't worry, it came off. I die cut ahead of time. The border image, this is part of the set of dies. I die cut that in the real red, and we're just going to put it on the very edge here. And then I put this up a little higher than I wanted. So we're going to peel it off and reposition it a little lower. Okay. And I hope if you're at home that you're giggling, because oh my gosh, I'm really struggling with the words today. There we go. Well, that's still too high. Okay, we're going to erase our little line so that nobody can see it. That's why you always draw lines in super light. Then we're going to put it down just a little further so there's just a teeny little peak at the very bottom. Okay, I think we got it. Then we've got our layer. And now we can put it on. I want it to cover the edge, but not cover the kisses. Okay, so there we go. That's perfect. Okay, now to do that, I'm going to use my silicone mat, and we'll flip this over, squeeze a little bit of our liquid glue out. Oh, this is a new thing of glue. There's just almost nothing better. Okay, I've got my sponge. You can use a sponge dauber as well. And I'm just going to dab a little glue on here to tack this down onto my card. People ask me all the time why I do that instead of using the adhesive sheets we have in the catalog, and the quick answer is because I'm lazy. But the fast answer is because I actually think this is faster and easier than messing with those adhesive sheets. And there's so much waste in those adhesive sheets too. I don't know. I'm only anal about a few things in my stamping, but that's kind of one of them. It just bugs me that you waste so much. And believe me, from someone who sells stuff for a living, you buy that if you want. buy it from me, of course. But I don't know. All right, I just had to even that out. I told you I was anal about a couple things. Okay, so this looks super cute, but we haven't even gotten to the crazy cute part yet, so hold on. We'll attach this to our card like that. And I mean, this is cute as is, but we can also make it cuter. So I also die cut a whole bunch of these circles and the little pepperminty piece. So we're going to attach those on there like that. It's so easy. And the set, what's really nice about the set is it comes with a whole bunch of them. So you really don't have to, work too hard to get them on here. Ooh, that might have been bad. The only downside to this is, and I think I just did it, is it stuck to my thing because the glue was kind of dry. You're like, well, she said to do it that way, but I'm going to pull this smaller one out. And we'll get a little more glue. I should have known this. I spread the glue out so it wouldn't be so thick. And I spread it out too thin. Ooh, but do I have another big red one? I hope so. Also, that's what she said. I'm just saying. Ooh, I don't think I have another big red one. Dang it. We might have to die cut another big red one. I hate when that happens. But what's great about this is you can get a whole bunch. See, I did two. I can't find the other one. Let me just run this through quick. It's such a good way to use up scraps that I know y'all keep because you're hoarders. And no judgment. We never judge at the Creativity Cave. Okay, so I'm using my sponge dauber because it's a little easier. So I'll put together one of these in the biggest size. And then here's a medium one. And you can see that's just so easy to do. And then I've got the coordinating circle. This is also really good because we got rid of all of our dang circle punches. This has a bunch of the small ones in it that you could use. I mean, these vary from like a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch. So they're nice sizes to have if you don't have those in circle punches, but would like some of those smaller circles. Okay, so I think 3 of these is probably going to do it just fine because we don't want our card to be too crazy busy. But there we go. So that's really handy. And then let's put them on our card here. You could also take and put them on like a tag or a label that you punch or die cut too if you want to kind of set this off. But I'm going to pop up this biggest one and maybe one more. We'll see. Okay. I just heard Andy say no to my little puppy. She's growing. I will have to weigh her. She was 20 pounds a couple weeks ago, or a week, I guess, and a half ago. I'm not sure how big she is now, but she's growing like a weed. Okay, so there we go. You know, I kind of think a label under there would be really cute. Let's see if we can make that happen without too much effort. Ugh. I got one off. Got the other one off. Can I do it? Oh, I did. Okay. So I'm going to take and punch out a square, because this just didn't quite look the way I wanted it to. So we could either do this, or we could do vellum. Let's see, which do you think would be better? Vellum, and then we put our thingies on there, or red and put our thingies on? I kind of think red. And since these are now stuck to that, I'm just going to go with it. Oh, vellum would have been okay as well. But just kind of a fun little, a little card with these super cute candies. Oh, they just make me happy. So there you go. All right, I'm going to bring in my projects from today, and then I will give you my reminders once again real quick. So first, if you could give me the thumbs up, that would just rock my world. It helps me so much with the YouTube. And if you haven't already, I would be so wonderful if you subscribe to my channel. There should be a little thing right there where you can subscribe. I would love to have you back again for all my awesome videos each week. So we made 3 cards today. This first one was a guest request featuring the Peaceful Garden. No, what am I saying? Peaceful Cabin bundle. And we kind of did a fun little technique with combining 2 sentiments together. And that was a really pretty card. Then we made this, which was a little preview of a stamp set that's coming in a bundle. So that is awesome. And then this third one was another guest request with the gingerbread bundle called Frosted Gingerbread and some of that gingerbread DSP. So a really great few cards, I think. And don't forget, I've got some great classes coming up. I've got my... oh, and I will just say, Black Friday is coming. I don't know. If you're not on my mailing list, you probably should be. You can get on it. There's a link in the description of my video. And there might be something fun coming for you. So just watch for that. So I talked about my Whimsical Trees stamp camp. We're going to make a 3D painter's tray decor item, and if you get the box version, it comes with the painter's tray. There's actually going to be 2 options, and you can choose to make whichever version of it you want. There's also going to be cards, a boxed set of cards, tags, as well as treat holders in this. So it's a really fun stamp camp. There's also the Peaceful Cabin Creativity to Go kit. These are going to make either masculine or Christmas cards. Kind of you can choose what you want to do with them. The Eden's Garden online class is another one coming up this month with our special that's going on, the Eden's Garden bundle. This is actually another preview of a bundle that's coming in the upcoming catalog, but the DSP and stuff that goes with this is not. So those items are available just this month. We don't have game night. And oh, the Start with Savings promotion goes till next Tuesday. That's where you can join Stampin' Up! For just $75 plus tax, and you choose $125 in merchandise, and then you'll be able to pre-order those fun new things I showed at the beginning. And of course, when you order from me, there are gifts. The seasonal sale is over, but the prizes, the gifts that I have for you are still happening through the end of the month. The All-Star Tutorial PDF with a $50 purchase, $75 or more gives you the PDF plus embellishment. And then at $125, you get a grab bag full of goodies. So all of that is available. The Sweet Symmetry is the PDF you get. And finally, the Sunshine and Creativity Delivered subscription box. If you register by November 30th, you will get December's box, which features the tailor-made tags, dies, and the watercolor shapes. Stamp set, all kinds of fun things come with this. So make sure you get registered. To register for the Whimsical trees, you do need to email me for it. The link is not in the description of this video. You can email me, and then I will email you the link to register. Okay? So thank you guys all. Have a wonderful, fabulous, safe Thanksgiving weekend if you are in the U.S. And for my friends in other countries, have a great weekend. And we'll see you next week, guys. Bye-bye.